For those of you who don't read the description, because I know my current subscribers are probably good, but who knows, at some point in time, someone might look at this video and they're like, someone who's new to the channel might just look at the video and just zoom right through, not realizing that oftentimes the description I put may or may not have anything to do with the video itself. I don't know why I needed 3 of those. Anyways, well, somehow managed to get Chipotle confused with Chick-fil-A. I don't know why. Like, I looked at Chipotle, and for some reason in my head I started to think of Chick-fil-A, and like, no, don't want to support them because they're anti-gay, but I've had the chicken sandwiches and good. But I was right about, if nothing else, Chipotle. When I think Chipotle, I do see burritos all the time. Like, that's what I hear people talk about the most. I almost got it, but I was looking through and I was like, you know what? I'm in the mood for burgers today. Saw seafood too, but I'm in the mood for burgers. So I decided to try Hooters. Never been there. And I know there's always the joke that no one goes to Hooters for the food. So I decided to test it out and see. This is some sort of, where's my damn thingy? This is some sort of chocolate cake. Let's try it. It's a tiny ass spoon for a tiny ass thing. See, look how big it is. But let's see. I just felt like it just to see, are their desserts any good? No, I've heard so little about Hooters food. This is shockingly decadent. Oh, damn, that is. Well, there you go. That is delicious. I won't say that's the most top quality shit I've ever had, but I think this is like $3.99 for this little cup. I don't know if it's worth that money, considering, like, depending on where you get it, you can get like a whole pint of ice cream for the same thing. But it does taste good. I will say that much. It tastes delicious. I mean, it's listed as a chocolate decadence mini. It's nice. Basically just tastes like a regular chocolate cake. And then, it's interesting. This is their mac and cheese. I don't know. I love mac and cheese. I decided, screw it. Let's just get some and see what it's like. See, I feel like I was raised in the South. Mac and cheese is a big deal to us. If the mac and cheese is shit, then the whole damn restaurant is shit. It's creamy. I do like creamy. Let's see. I didn't chew that enough. It just slid right into my throat. Very creamy. It doesn't suck. I'll say that. It's good enough to eat. I'll definitely finish this cup, but I'd list it as below average. It's just okay. And I got myself some of these shovel fries. What are these? Big Dipper fries, which are supposed to be like good for scooping. First, I'm just gonna eat it by itself. Yeah, it just tastes like a normal shitty restaurant fry. mean, and now I'm gonna try. I mean, look, it looks cool at least. Good for scooping. Got me some salsa because I had some Tostinos left over. The only thing I tasted is the salsa, but I like the fact that it held the salsa very well. The fact that you have fries that are made specifically to dip. I enjoy that. I will be the first to admit, there's a good chance it tasted better when it was hot. This is lukewarm at best. And then I got some sliders here. They said you can choose a combo of any four, but for me, at least when I did the order, like honestly, I was hoping I could get one of a lot of different things and try them all out, but it was like you pick your favorite and then that's the one you're stuck with. So I got Parmesan garlic with ranch dressing, lettuce, shredded cheddar, tomato, no mustard, no pickles. So let's see. I want to get a good bite that has like a little bit of everything. Meat, cheese, vegetables, all of it. I think they were right. No one goes to Hooters for the food. It's not bad. It's not amazing. It's just okay. It's good enough I don't mind finishing it, but not so great that I would actually consider that I'd want to go there regularly. Because like the seafood soup that I had last week, I want that now. I've been wanting that all week. Ever since I first tasted it, I just want more and more and more. This thing, if I never tasted it again, I wouldn't miss it. That being said, I have 4 of these and I'm going to finish them. And I'm not going to throw up. So bland. It's just bland. So yeah, that's my quick review. The dessert, surprisingly delicious, and it set me up for failure to eat that first because the rest of this shit is just okay. Meh. Very meh. I'm probably gonna put some sauce on the burgers too. I just bought this today, it's already damn near empty. And I'm gonna be using it more on the burgers. But, well yeah, that's my review. First impression, once again, it might taste slightly better when it's hot, but yeah, I don't like it enough to get more. I think this is just, well, consider this a failed experiment. And then, this chocolate thing is the only one that was worth the money. I'm gonna try my best to enjoy it, to savor the flavor, because this is delicious. You know, I've been watching, haven't watched that much new milk, just sticking to Star Trek and YouTube, but the one thing I did last week on Monday, I marathoned through The Boys. That show is addictive, and honestly, the things that pissed me off the most about that show, 2 things. One, there's only 8 episodes, and that pisses me off because I want more. So many twists, so many plot twists, and they're good twists. So even the predictable plot twist that I saw a mile away was still fun. And then, because like half the time, some of them were like, ooh, they wouldn't. Oh, they did, yeah. But, yeah, it was just, overall, it was fun to watch. I enjoyed it. There are parts of it that definitely pissed me off, things that I had a lot of issues with. But, like, there are so many amazing things about it without going into sport. I don't know if I can tell you what I love about it without going into spoilers. So, for those of you who want to avoid spoilers, this is the end of the video. See you tomorrow for me, Friday for the rest of you, with I'm bringing back a special segment that I loved and got away from. And for the rest of you, let me eat this bite, and then I'm gonna start giving a spoiler-filled review of The Boys. That is some good cake. Or was that just the mousse? I think it was just a little piece of cake on top of some mousse underneath it. Same damn straw. I'm gonna use it for as long as I can. See, anything in this world is reusable if you just learn how to wash it. So, alright, The Boys. You know it's gonna be good to begin with from the very start, because you've got a guy, like, I've heard the phrase, like, I'm going right through you, but to actually see it happen, I mean, you just see an everyday guy standing with his girlfriend, and A-Train literally just runs right through her, and she bursts like a balloon, just blood everywhere. And wow, it's just, from the very beginning, this was a fucked up show. And one thing I enjoy about it is that we're rooting for the villains. If you think about it, these guys throughout the course of the show, they make plans to spy on superheroes. They kidnap a superhero, and when he won't give them the information they want, they kill him. And now they're hatching this plan to take down, basically the Justice League. And it was all born out of this, vengeance, wanting to get payback for a wrong that they felt was done to them. In any way you look at it, these guys, they're the villains, basically. But we know them to be the heroes because they were painted as the heroes, because they were introduced as the main characters, and we're seeing it all from their perspective. But yeah, there's blackmail, bribery, there's a plot to take down superheroes, and there's murder. Which actually, the one thing I'll say that bothered me the most was just, why did you save A-Train? That to me makes no sense. But then again, I'm a cold-ass motherfucker. Because, like, hey, he had a heart attack, you didn't kill him. But if you let him live, he will kill you. He would have killed you if he didn't have the heart attack. So, I would have just walked away, let him die. Like, he brought this on himself for juicing. And speaking of juicing, the Compound V shit, that was a nice little surprise. That was a good storyline that I enjoyed. And I've heard that they already greenlit a second season, and I am really excited to see it happen. Because I want to know where they go next with some of these stories, Because now that the boys have been identified, it's going to be harder for them to live their lives. So, how do they proceed moving forward, especially with their leader? How does he react to the news that his wife is alive? Because he's been the one who's been fighting for her for years, knowing that she's alive, and wanting to figure out, trying to figure out what happened, what they did with her. when it turns out, oh, she cheated on him and went into witness protection because she got pregnant. I mean, how does he respond to that? Because if it was me, that would hurt like hell, and I'd probably just kill myself. Because that's just, like, I mean, you couldn't just call, you couldn't say anything. I mean, he literally spent the last 8 years of his life trying to get, putting his life on the line to get justice for her, when she just straight up dumped his ass and abandoned him. At least that's how it feels like from my perspective watching it. He might feel differently. He might be so happy to see her, he doesn't care about the details. That's one of the things I want to know. How does he respond? But yeah, the point I'm trying to make is it's a fun show to watch, and it's interesting how many of these people I don't recognize. That's a cool thing. Like Haley Joel Osment, that was obvious. And first of all, I'm so happy to see Haley Joel Osment playing a former child star. That was a fun story. But more than anything else, just, there are so many different people that like, oh, I know this, that when I looked them up, I was like, hey, I know that name. Hey, I know that guy. I know that. I know this chick. Used to have a huge childhood crush on this chick. But, like, they're all so good at becoming this role, being this person, that in the moment I'm not always stopping to think about it, and I think that's the best compliment you can give an actor, that I don't immediately think, oh, that's the guy from that thing, it's the chick from the what's it. I'm just like, I get so wrapped up in just watching the show, and I accept them as this character. So some amazing ass acting that they've done in this series. Great story, amazing acting, visually pleasing. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a perfect series. It has its flaws, but it's damn close. It's a pretty amazing show. I enjoy it. I want to see more. So, yeah, that's my thing. Leave a comment. Leave comments down below on anything you think I should watch and review next time, or any foods you want to see me try. But and until the next time I see you, which will be tomorrow for me, Friday for you. This is Nathan. My name is Nathan Lyle. This has been Nathan Lyle Official. Hope you have a great week. The mac and cheese is gone. The taste kind of grows on you. It's an interesting flavor. I'm not used to this style, but I enjoy it. It's one of those things that I don't plan on going to Hooters, but if some friends drag me there, then I'll definitely order the mac. I'm just kidding. I have no fans.